Yeah, smoke the blood with space girls, the green eye, and it's alright. The my shit, my shit, I'm a man. Yeah, maybe I'm in space again, in the pilot again, I'm gonna get it in, yeah. Yeah, amazing race blind, amazing wings, gotta make my way, this is my getaway, yeah, yeah. Why you running it out? Like to turn upside down, in reverse now. You could be up in the south. Listen, you could be up down in the north. That's still say that you down in New York. Yeah, you ain't bringing no food to the table while you count the fork. Bitches up 5 pounds. What? Yeah, I got no time for a bitch. I done came up from a long way from hustling, where I was supplying the mix. You know I'm DoelowDaPilotman, don't know if I can fly, so how the trip? I got the eye, the ego, the eye, the tiger, eye, and the mightiest fist. I am a bear. Yeah, you know the kind of the shit. Yeah, but and it's like it's stuff a sharp man. I'm the one that back on the stars, yeah. You should know you're real, so the far dance, nigga, I'm out of your range. What? Fuck up with RJ, so you're your demons are out of your brains. Fly by, you better stop when it's there. Yeah, they just fly lost, taking trips. Yeah, put you in the trunk like a British, right? Yeah, you know you can follow with the shit. Yeah, only thing I trust is my grin. Yeah, that's my battle love with your bitch. Yeah, smoke the blood with space girls, the green light, and it's alright. The Martian, starship, I'm a man. Yeah, I got the Jeep up in space again. Yeah, I'm the other day from a different planet. I don't believe in the aliens, got the Tartarian key for Arcadians. You're never gonna be with the angels, but archangel, you're real. Taking over hell, turn the other demons to say again from the past. I ain't even gonna hate a bitch, but I never go on a light. If you had 2 things to choose from, that's what you should be on the flight. There's a pilot that could glow in the night, spitting only fire over the night. Yeah, I got the best glow in the rap game, and you know I'll be right. Fuck with me, you gon' be like Christ. Fuck this first flight, yeah. Don't forget the F. And you know it's for flight. T.O.I. Top of Youngstown, Toy Story. Make it just from this up to the head. If you got useless, better tell you love. No, and when you end up in space again, pilot man, you be nothing like aliens. And a flying saucer, birds fly, just stay strapped like it's contract. But have you learned since the last time I taught you? Fly fast, bitch, treat your ass like a toddler. Nigga, you better stop with a thing for this. Yeah, you just fly lost, take a trip. Yeah, put you in a trunk like a British. You know you can't follow with the shit. Yeah, only thing I trust is my friend. Yeah, that's why I don't love with your bitch. Yeah, smoke the blood with space girls. Green light and it's alright. My man, the my shit, holla man, holla man.
Oh, don't feel that. Great nightmares. Great scary DreamWorks Universal Studio movie circumstances. Whole bunch of people who don't even got control of their own life. I think online confused people with Walt Disney. So I think online and confused people with all kind of online. Just online. People need to learn how to like get back in real life. Y'all said when you learn how to like get back in real life, you got more control over people's life than they do. Oh, it made no sense. Oh, it ain't no sense. It don't make no sense. Hey, we're gonna talk about full moon in Virgo. You know what I'm saying? Full moon in Virgo. Shit. Be smart. Be smart. Be smart. For those who fuck with me. Other than that, like I said, I didn't got to watch nothing. Humans are dumb. I'm saying humans is dumb. Lord Jesus, I want to say so much. Moon in Virgo, check this out. Where's my shit at? Oh, Lord Jesus Christ, have mercy on my damn soul. Look, check this out. Full moon in Virgo, though. Taking care of stress or taking care of worry or being overwhelmed by stress, overwhelmed by worry. You don't know what happened. I got you in the middle of your mouth taken care of. Shit, something happened, you ain't even know. Yeah, so peak gang. So we start talking about full moon and Virgo. This is making everybody unfulfilled or fulfilled in the energy that they need to be participating in when it comes to structuring your life, making things work. Things that may not be working, things you need to correlate, things you need to reorganize, things you might need to structure, things you ain't been working on, things you know you need to pick up the pace, stand on business, and all those other type of circumstances and stuff. And for the most part, this puts you in a situation where the sun being in Pisces. Now with the sun being in Pisces, it's gonna make everybody a little delusional. Everybody in dream work land and la la land, and the moon being in the earth sign makes things reality. So even if the moon was in Capricorn or the moon was in Taurus, it'll make things more reality or whatever the case may be. Now, since it's more in the opposite energy, is really gonna make something in reality, especially when it comes to your stress or whatever that you worried about, and whatever the case may be, and you don't know how to take care of it. Now, if you got real good solutions and you know how to take care of something like that, it's gonna be easy, effortless. It's like you just cleaned out all the dust in all the corners and every kind of circumstance and situation, and you smart. You know what I'm saying? And then you didn't even know that it was even that even. You start to realize other people ain't even as serious in certain things of that nature. And then that's when you start to bring a situation down where you know, oh yeah, you got it all together. You worked out. You ain't got nothing to worry or stress about in this one. You actually got everything taken care of. But other than that, that's the energy when you know that you planted good seeds during this particular time. Now, if you planted bad seeds during this particular time, you might be in a situation where you get a little overwhelmed by whatever you stress or worried about, whether it comes to your job, your circumstance, your situation, your family, your foundation, how you make money, and whatever the case may be that you think you're working on. Keep that in mind too. And you know, and it's about money too. So, you know, don't be trying to go out your motherfucking hand or out of your means or reach for the stars that you can't motherfucking reach if you ain't got the motherfucking money to do that shit either. Especially when it comes into creating circumstances in this time right now. And like, even when we got the Yamahama war and all this type of shit like that, you just can't be no regular civilian thinking you going to war with individuals and you ain't even putting no money in that area. You putting money in wrong areas and things of that nature. If you're going to be serious about what you do, you put your money where your mouth is. You put your money where it's supposed to be, especially if you think you're going to war with somebody. You put your money there. If you ain't got no money there and someone take that stuff serious and they actually see it was no energy involved in that area, period, on that type of circumstance, you motherfucker better be an average ass human. I don't know what the hell you humans think though, but when it comes to motherfucker war, you better make sure you have some motherfucking money too. And this motherfucking shit. I don't know what the hell, but this is the PBS channel. But like I said, that's the energy too. When you coming into the circumstance of Virgo, you got to make sure that's worked out and that's all correlated. You just can't be out here la 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 la. You gotta be a little serious. You know what I'm saying? You gotta take your life serious too. You know what I'm saying? Virgo will get you flunked out real quick. You just out here la 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 la. You know what I'm saying? La la la, going la 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 somewhere. You go la 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 for real. You know what I'm saying? So that's, but you can't be like that in today's time. Not when the sun in Pisces and not with the moon going into Virgo. You know what I'm saying? It's a full moon right now too. Stuff like to happen on the full moon. You know what I'm saying? But y'all humans out here and la 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 too much. When it comes to like government and stuff like that, these people are serious about that type of shit. When it comes to foundations, correlations, knowing ins and out, knowing who you connected with, knowing what type of circumstances to put up, and like, this is serious shit. This ain't no like, you know what I'm saying? Y'all better learn how to stand on motherfucking business. I don't know what the fuck y'all mind be on in the on Earth. So like, yeah, y'all learn to get more in real life too. And offline, online might be one thing, but in real life, it's a whole nother thing. And you could get online too much till you start to think that your mind start to interact with online type of tactics, and you start to think that everybody else is kind of online trying to protect whatever their image is online, and in real life that doesn't work that way. Like, so we have to understand that too. Like, some image online ain't got shit to do with your real life. When you in real life, you better be standing on business in some way, shape, or form. Like, you can't be like, people don't give a fuck about no online presence. Know what I'm saying? So if you're online right now, you depressed, especially if you generational Z or something like that, and you might be depressed because you ain't got no motherfucking online presence or some shit like that. Do know that even motherfuckers with online presence, it ain't what you think, and things of that nature. And motherfuckers don't give a fuck about no online presence either when it comes to standing on business in real motherfucker life. And examples need to be made out of, so you need to understand that too. So if you trying to jump online and you depressed because you ain't getting no likes or some goddamn shit like that, first get your real life together or whatever like that, or you ain't gonna have no respect nowhere. You know what I'm saying? Nobody gonna respect giving you no motherfucking like. You know what I'm saying? Shit. So do know real life is a real thing. Networking online is one thing, but networking in real life is another thing. You know what I'm saying? For an example, it's getting into Aquarius season 2. It's good to like have a group up online and things of that nature. But if you could find yourself being in a situation, especially if you got a little bit of money, and you can rowdy up people in a city, you know what I'm saying? That's a lot better. So therefore, even when you do branch out and it's online or whatever like that, whatever city you conduct yourself into is actually regular things going on, to the point that more energy on your side of whatever circumstance or whatever outcome may be. So how things used to be ran before online type shit. Therefore, you got both things together as a link. You got real life there, then you got on. So therefore, beyond online, you know what's going on, even if individuals online you're communicating with behind closed doors, if anything need to be conducted in the right manner. Therefore, there can be, you know what I'm saying, what they call that, inside joke energy, or you know what I'm saying, it could be more because you're more in control of whatever you got going on, other than, oh, this person this city, this person that city, y'all all get online, whatever like that. And that might not be so safe for you as an individual during this particular time, when you start to think that we have to stand on business, and the moon is in Virgo right now. So with the moon going into Virgo, this going to make you realize that in that area, do you got things worked out in your actual life? Are you solidified? Is your money together? Is your practicality together? Is your substantial together? Or is you just lost in some dream world concept of what online can promise you, based upon that just being la la land and really don't have anything to do with real life, and actually put yourself into a weird compromising situation where, the very same thing that you're going for, like attention and things, this Lucifer energy, can lead you to meeting your motherfucking maker in some way. You know what I'm saying? So you have to be careful too. Be careful what you ask for. All attention ain't good attention. You know what I'm saying? All attention ain't good attention. So y'all need to understand that too. So when we're coming in these concepts, this is a little bit more serious time and stuff like that. And you need to make sure whatever your reputation is, whatever your background, whatever you is something that can be talked about, and it's something that can be done. It can't, not no situation where it's online and we think it's fun. Nah, what you have done in real life, and how serious is you willing to take it, and how far is you willing to go. That's with anything. That's as far as dreams, imaginations, fantasies, however the case may be. Now, I don't really give humans grace like that. I don't care about humanity, but I be trying to learn and get grace and shit like that, and put y'all on missions and shit like that. But I ain't gonna front. It's hard meeting. Yay. I said a little bit when we started to talk about Mercury being in Pisces right now. We might have a faulty way of communicating what's on our mind and what's on our heart, and we might do some things that we may regret. This is a time period where people go to jail for life. People do extreme murderous things. Females turn into misery real fast and stuff like that. Look, this is a full moon in Virgo, but we got Mercury in Pisces. So this is the debilitation. Anytime Mercury is in Sagittarius or Pisces, it experiences debilitations. So this puts you into a situation where you might not have no proper way of explaining what's on your heart chakra or what's on your mind or whatever like that. And having all that pent up energy may drive you to do some things in a hasty way without you being smart and things of that nature. So keep that in mind too. Yeah, don't and don't worry about it, y'all. I got more control over his life than them. They don't care about homeboy's life. So y'all don't pay attention to the chat, and we're gonna leave that all up out here. This is a way of trying to fuel our information. But just know you got an enemy for life. And that's all they was waiting for. I don't gotta say nothing. But like I said, right? When we, and when we, nah, I'm gonna be quiet. I damn near posted too much. You know what I'm saying? But everything is already legit, and just know it's out of passion, and it's out of my hands. I'm an online person. Hey, it's anybody. You know what I'm saying? It's anybody. Y'all know same way how they try to do the white man tactic and say, oh, it's trolls. It's anybody. Oh, you're right. You're right. It's anybody. You know what I'm saying? It could be anybody. I'm online. I'm a live content creator and things of that nature. And you know what I'm saying? Just know I'm real. Street. Nothing happens to me physically. I ain't gotta worry about nothing. Everybody else gotta do the worrying though. No, I'm saying that the trolls they can sit for their comfort zone and shit like, but only person let me be quiet. Oh, I'm saying that's the funny part about me. That's the funny thing about me. That I need to see something for myself in real life. They control for that how long. All right, but like I said, Sun conjunct Mercury and Pisces. So y'all gonna put yourselves in a situation where you might not know if to take actions based upon your thoughts, or you might not, or you might think you need to overanalyze your actions in some way, shape, or form. So this will put you in a situation where you might feel nervous, or you might be extra worrying about some simple shit. This is like washing the dishes or some goddamn shit. Where you can sit there and wash the dishes, and then your ass start to overanalyze. You need 1,000 packs of cigarettes and shit like that. You start to analyze every detail, every crack and things of that nature, and every silverware and every spoon. And then for the most part, that's when you're gonna start to feel like you need to lash out on other individuals. And then that's when you're gonna start to create some, oh, I'm just being a real family member, I'm just being a real friend. No, you just being unfulfilled in an area of your goddamn life. You know what I'm saying? And then that's let you know you planted bad motherfucking seeds. And for the most part, thank you so much for the donation. Cholific, I appreciate that from the bottom of my heart. It's kind of hard to see. Yeah, just don't mind the trolls. Them just a bunch of people that don't matter. And yeah, I'm about to dox dude's mother too. Cause it don't matter what the trolls doing. It's all about the Andrew dude. And I'm here too. They think because I'm live or something like that. Okay, too. That's cool. Andrew don't own his life. That's the crazy part about it. Y'all can sit here and create some online shit all y'all want. But and for someone who don't control their actual life, I got more control over his life than he do. Let's put it that way. We ain't gonna say too much. They using white man tactics right now, y'all. But just know how long we is invested. All the traces go back from the fire truck sending, the police sending. Before that, the actual audio, the video. So all of this is just adding on to passion of crime. Even if I was to do it myself, which I don't have to. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, and he got an enemy for life. So it don't matter. Y'all no, don't you see? Look, y'all see, look at the comments. They see, they got all that. You can't do no white man tactic. You can't do no white man tactic. They got the porn shit already. They got all y'all doxing for a whole year. It ain't now if I was, and I'm talking too much. I'm gonna be smooth. But just know you got an enemy for life. And I don't never gotta look over my shoulder. Just know that. I don't give a fuck about the trolls you send in. You don't do that. You don't dox somebody. You don't have somebody on the live talking about where I'm at or whatever like that without me taking that serious and doing that 10 times more on you, even to realize you not even invested like that. You done fucked up. You got an enemy for life. You will die. Now you could chop that up, whatever like that. But we online the same way. Even if they got you saying it's trolls and it ain't you, I'm more popping than you. I got more trolls than you. I ain't got nothing to do with all that. The only difference between me and you is you like doing how you do it. But yeah, you don't do that. No, you don't nobody be that invested with that much hatred on someone and you don't think you don't get that back. You gonna get all that hatred, all that. Don't dump no hatred on me. You know what I'm saying? I don't got no thoughts and feelings. So anything a human dump on me, you will get back tenfold. You know what I'm saying? And you don't have nobody doxing on that like that without me knowing just as much about you and me being in your area. Now that motherfucker trolling, oh, you just tell I'm a little troll kid. Yeah, I take that very serious. I take that very serious. And you got an enemy for life. Don't inbox me again. Don't message me again about nothing. There's nothing for us to talk about. Even if I would have decided in my mind I want to fight you, I don't even want to fight. It's too far about that. Nah, hell nah. You fuck up what I got going on. Nope. So you can go ahead and have fun trolling. Anything you think you know about me, I bet you won't do it in real life. You shouldn't have showed that to me. You got an enemy for life. I don't care how long it take. I'm very intelligent. And listen, let me be quiet. Nick, homie a diabetic. He getting ready to die. Dude a diabetic. A pervert at that and a diabetic. That's why he be online so much. And weird and pervert energy. So invested in me. Got all these pan trolls so invested in me. He diabetic. That's why his eyes look like that. I was like, look at it. Look at all his information. I'm like, look at this sick ass motherfucker. This sick ass pervert. White boy. No wonder he's so invested in me. Then he gonna try to do some white man tactic. So it's gonna be like, which he don't know how long we all, I ain't even gonna get into that. But try to make it seem like he gonna inbox me, try to make it seem like I got some trolls and it's trolls trying to put listen, no, you can't put no white off tactic off me. I don't got trolls like that. We in two different worlds. This whole Discord bullshit coming from you. And then I was told that. So yeah, out of passion, push me. Yeah, I ain't gonna do that. You ain't got no money like that, and you're a family man, and you're a diabetic. my thing is, I left too many posts. It ain't never over in my mind. No, I'm saying that's my thing. So y'all can go ahead and troll all y'all want. Yeah, you can say I'm threatening all you want. But it don't matter. It's too late. Y'all adding fuel to the fire. Scott trying to get out of it like we wasn't invested 6 months ago. That's why I'm glad I act the way I act. He literally, and oh my God. He gonna inbox me and say, it's the trolls trying to put us together, trying to put us against each other. Who the fuck is you? We in two different goddamn worlds. Not only did you add more fuel to the fire by even messaging me that, Lord, oh my God. Listen, I don't even play around with people like that around me. You don't ever do that. I don't care if you is in your comfort zone and you ain't think I take it like that. You don't ever do that. Once I seen a dox, once I seen it was multiple men, like I ain't got people or something like that, more in your area. But just regularly. It's for you to actually do that, because I'm a man. Like, fuck this online shit. You sent multiple people to me, doxing, and a dude clicked on and actually said, oh, I'm trying to set up. Listen, I don't care how you think I was supposed to take that. You are the enemy for life. Ain't no way out of it. You'll be trolling trying to get answers until you gone. Thank you so much for the donation, Z the Trucker. It just set up perfect too. I'm smooth. That's why I'm live. Just like I'm a content creator. Yeah, people just have trolls. You said flights. You still starting up a school? We get your. Oh yeah, I'm still doing that too. Yeah, that's more important. When you got money, stuff that bored white people invested into doesn't really matter at some point. And I take threats very serious. Ain't no way out of it. Ain't no way out of it. So there ain't no way out of it. That's weak already. That already showed your hand already. That I can be there. Which soon as I get off this live. But I got to get calls about police or fire trucks. Nah, you gotta go. I don't give a fuck who to blame. The name I see, that's it. You gotta go. I don't play around like that. I don't know what people be lost in online. I don't know what none of that online. And I'm glad it was 6 months worth the way the police said to do it. Because they said they can't really get into as far as they can trace stuff, but once they see what kind of situation it's in, then they kind of like in your own hands type circumstance. I everything's set up smooth. I can't wait. Thank you so much for the donation, Israel Lemrise. And dude, diabetic on top of that. I appreciate that for the bottom heart. And Mooney Mercury, baby. I appreciate that from the bottom heart. Lucky I ain't sitting. They must be out of some hotel or some shit. To be honest with you. Yeah, it is. It been like they retarded. As soon as I seen White Man Tactics, and the first time dude came on, and then me already watching all them damn trolls already on Discord and shit. So that's dumb to not have nobody around you that you got doing that. That's dumb. Like if you just a family man and you online, you leave hoodlums alone. Especially lit motherfuckers like me where your own race don't even like you. I'm saying when you got people like me, I can get more white people who don't like you. Do y'all know how many people I'm not even gonna get into that. That's why it's funny to me because it's like they're just invested online. You don't make somebody think something because y'all invested online and you fucking with someone. I don't have, our next door neighbors don't do shit like that. So I ain't about to have nobody online doing stuff like that unless I'm a citizen where you at. So all that white man tactic, you tell that to the police. All that white man tactic, tell that to the police. But the more I see this, the more it's out of passion. Now, like I said, so I got a mental illness. That's why they know I smoke 1,000 blunts. I got a mental illness. I ain't grow up right. You know what I'm saying? It's all jotted down too. Long indebted. And intentional. And goddamn it, what they call that? What do you say? Intent and motive. Thank you so much for the donation, Z the Trucker. I appreciate that for the bottom of my heart. Intent and motive. That's I'm so glad I'm smart. I'm so glad I ain't had nobody around me, so I could be smart. So everybody who come around me, they smart too. Cause intent and motive. Y'all remember the first time he got on my page. Y'all remember the first time he was talking shit. Remember that from the other screenshot and the shit we sent. I'm so glad I am intelligent. And then we know that's when it sprung along, when it started. So all the advice is respectable. Everything is intent and motive. Y'all never see me on this channel. And then he had my name on there when I went on that channel. Also, thank you so much for the donation. Yeah, I'm gonna drop the mixtape in like 1 or 2 days. Depends. Cause I like to before I do something, I like to have something out for people who could be like, that's the last thing they heard, like, because I live every day like my last. So a person could be like, oh, that's the what I like to put out there. So I want to make sure that's legit and things of that nature. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but but we see they little white boy Discord tax, but for the most part, they're just on here right now trying to save face. All that is online stuff. Like I don't know anything they talking about when they start talking about Andrew owns you and bow down and all that. Like, I don't understand that type of talk. It sounds ridiculous to me. It sounds like online jargon. I don't know nothing about online. So we either taking care of business in real life or that's it. You know what I'm saying? So I like my advice. I like the advice I was gave. I don't like the other one. You know what I'm saying? But it's there for all the purposes and stuff that's needed to protect myself. Even if it is an extent, it won't be the longest extent due to the fact of intent and motive and them adding on to it as I'm on my business right now. Moon opposed Mercury and Pisces, right? Now with Moon opposed Mercury and Pisces, now we're going to be reacting and responding to a fluctuated way of thinking that whatever we're trying to make sense out of, we should actually do it. But at some point, we're going to be in a situation where we ain't got no creative outlet, if we ain't got no healthy release system, and we ain't got people, places, and things around us to kind of like redirect where our energies go to and stuff like that, we might end up casting out that family member. So we might end up, creating a misunderstanding kind of conversation or way, in some way, due to the fact of having something on your heart, having something on your mind, but it not having the right words or it not having the right imagery. And since the movies and the cartoons and things of that nature is so weak nowadays, you might not even got no like allegory to reach towards to be like, hey, I know you seen this, or I know you might have seen this. This is something that I know a lot of people seen. So this makes sense because remember in this movie or this scene in this show, it's like the attention span is so small nowadays. You could be heavily into something that someone don't even know nothing about. Especially when they get into like Netflix and all this other type of shit. Thank you so much for the donation. Esoteric Travel. I appreciate that from the bottom of my heart. Especially when it comes to like Netflix and things of that nature, you might have came across something, but entertainment is so on demand that you would get lost in the sauce, and then you might not have no way to explain something to anybody anytime that Mercury is going through Sag or Pisces. Sag or Pisces. Sag or Pisces, due to the fact of right now is real flunked out. Like, you probably even seen the Matrix. You rather not even use that as an allegory right now. Like, not the old Matrix, but the new one. You might be like, this is phony as hell. Let me think of something else. And the thing you're going to think of 9 times out of 10, the people you around to use that to explain yourself better, they might not even seen that. You know what I'm saying? You might got to, like, before you can even get into your allegory, you got to break down the scenario first. You might got to break down a little piece of the movie first. Or you might got to break down a little piece of the show first. And then you might lose your train of thought and not even get into what you're using it for and just end up putting them onto a new show on Netflix or something like that. And then you still didn't have no healthy release system. You still didn't get off what was on your mind. You still didn't get off what was on your heart to a certain degree. So it could be that energy right now also. And then if that energy get pent up too much, it may get related over to someone who that is unwarranted, like your mother or someone, or your sibling or someone that who don't deserve it to a certain degree. Keep that in mind. I just blocked it because I'm tired of seeing it, but at the same time, I don't really care about the trolls at all because they're just people online that they all gathered with. They're not militant. We're dealing with people who ain't even got control of their own life. I'm militant. It's almost starting to make me feel like they was expecting me to go troll him. And like every time he go live, we supposed to all go over on his channel and troll. Like I don't play that kind of game. I don't know that's some weird pervert. That's some weird pervert white man shit. I don't know what the hell y'all on. I don't play that game. You didn't went too damn far. Like, thank you so much for the donation. Chakra Khan one. Like, people need to know. And it's too late anyway. You should have been moved on. Like, let go. Like, whatever weird pervert energy you got around me, now you got an enemy in real life. You could have kept it online. You could have kept it science, bitch. Now it's in real life. I let that shit go for like a whole year because I'm just in real life. When I jump online, I'm not thinking. I'm in real life. If I'm starting to see something every time I jump online, just jumping out of motherfucking real life, now it's almost like, who the fuck you perverts want from me? But a fucking bullet. You said Aries Sun, Libra Ascendant. Yeah, so Aries Sun right now, you're going to be experiencing some energies too, but it's going to be up to you if you want to participate or not. It ain't actually affecting you when it comes to the sun being in Pisces. Now, the moon is in conjunction though, so you may create misunderstandings or people may misunderstand your actions, but if you are intelligent, you could create some real good understandings and shit like that where whoever misunderstood, they understood real in a negative way. And you're going to show them how to get positive and stuff like that. Look, you see how they just adding fuel to the fire? You see, it's so stupid that he tried to inbox me. And so in his mind, he think me talking about him is getting popular online. I don't care about that. And in real life, and all this stupid shit you got going on, he gonna text me, he gonna inbox me on IG talk about it's your trolls or whatever like that. You know more about these trolls than anybody. Seem like these trolls can't stop talking about you. Obviously, y'all all having conversations. You just a fucking pervert with diabetes. Thank you so much for the donation, Abstract. I appreciate that from the bottom of my heart. You said when you went live with him, some of his supporters started siding with you. He probably read those comments and his ego got. Yeah, that's all it is. He's just some pervert. He just some pervert that's bored, and he a family man. He a family man. I don't know why he fucking with a hoodlum, because he can't do nothing to whatever he think I got going on, or family. I don't got no family like that. So wherever you get ready to pop up on, you will get killed. And his situation is not like that. That's why I be having to peep out things in real life. He just some diabetic family man. Why'd you fucking with a hoodlum? Like I sometimes I think I want to think human and be like, I don't want to do it to a person. But I let it go for a year, and during in between that, I'm glad I was smart. But all that online shit is stupid to me. No, it's fucking dead family members. That's why he fucking depressed. And online, he a pervert. He got a lot of dead family members. He's fucking depressed. Fucking depressed white man, a pervert. That's why like every time I see his face in my mind, I picture that movie American X and then reverse, because I'm an Indian. Put his fucking face on a motherfucking curve and kick his motherfucking head in with some Timberland boots. And I don't see nothing else now. He should, just by his type of trolls, only trolls that come from his page. I don't know why he try to separate himself from his trolls. I'm from the hood. I don't have trolls. There's no other content creator online from the hood like me that got some weird white man that some Discord stupid shit on somebody every fucking day. That's pervert at some point. That's a pervert. That's a pervert. But he's sick. You ain't got to live long fucking with me. I'll tell you that right now. And it's too late, because what they think they're doing right now is having me talk and stuff like that. No, I'm mentally ill, and y'all, we've been had everything involved, and I got more people than you invested into that for the past 6 months. Then he gonna try to say it ain't him. He gonna try to say he wasn't even supposed to email me. They told me if he email you or but other than that, he inboxed me and I blocked it right after my dazzle distress message. You know what I'm saying? And he gonna message me and try to say you got trolls trying to put us against each other. Who the fuck is you? We in two different goddamn worlds. These is all your people. So just because y'all in different cities amongst each other and y'all playing online games, that don't mean anything. I don't know why some diabetic family man with dead family members is fucking with some hoodlum. That's weird. That's weird as hell. Like, you got a lot to lose. I don't. Like, I said, that's weird. Off the back, like, but my mind is convinced. I thought about, even I seen that YouTube check. That YouTube check was looking good. I can't let that go though. I never let nobody do nothing like that in the hood. I never. A person already know where I'm at, and I know where they at. So this online shit, and then you making it seem like I'm in y'all world, and you can dox me, and you could say you where I'm at, and then I could click you on one of my live streams, and you put my face on dead bodies. You got a forever enemy. Thank you so much for the donation, Junior Ramon. I appreciate that from the bottom of my heart. You said on some hood shit, rapper, but yeah, real shit. I don't play that shit. And obviously, people who are online ain't intelligent, because I don't even play like online type shit. As far as I can do is let police know what's going on. That's as far as I can go. I ain't right in the head. That's as far as I can go when it comes to some online shit. But just like Sauce Walker say, they should have never gave nobody no money. I'm saying? So, and we got it recorded too, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, they all know, like, everybody already know. Not y'all in the chat, but like, I'm not really saying any really thing that I really want to say. We heard him come up there. Andrew just paid us. Hey, man. Andrew just paid us. Oh, yeah, so we just supposed to think, yeah, just people online just popping. Yeah, we all got trolls and stuff. Yeah, and yeah, right. You know, just crazy stuff that happens in real life. And no telling what people be doing when they be invested into people online and look at them like they savior and stuff like that. These are people on their own will. Right. Say like all these trolls, these are people on their own will. Ain't these Andrew trolls, y'all? These are people on their own will. They own will. Just like I got the screenshot and I made sure I blocked him too. He said, you got trolls that's trying to put us against each other. We know where these trolls came from and everything, right? When he came on my page, he was talking about me online. I never gave him no attention that whole time. So we know everything is based off intent and motive. Thank you so much for the donation. St. Uno ATL, I appreciate that from the bottom of my heart. Real shit. And yeah, I'll see y'all soon. See y'all soon at ATL. No. I'm on the road. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? Y'all see how they in here on my whole other channel. This ain't even my other channel. I got striked from my mental illness because all them posters I was posting based off my mental illness. So I got strike. So everything screenshot, YouTube know it's strike and stuff like that. So these are proof and results of concepts and all kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? Y'all seen all them people. Y'all see me online by myself all the time. Ain't nobody be in the background. Y'all see it all the time. Y'all see all the pictures, everything. Y'all see how long we've been having it. All that shit. So, yup, I'm in danger. I'm in fear for my life. I'm on the edge. And that's on God. Shout out to Wiz Khalifa. Wiz Khalifa been going hard the past couple days. Don't push me to the edge. That's on God. Yeah, I'm in fear for my life. Once I seen Doxson, and once I seen all them men up there, oh shit, I gotta know where everybody live at. I got to know that too. I'm in fear of my life. I gotta know that too. All that post, yep, I got striked on YouTube, yep, all that, I gotta know all that too. Also, I gotta know all that. The only difference is, see, I'm in a hood. Even if something was, we already know. We already get taken care of. These are individuals online that's making one person hot that people in their area actually see. That's dumb to me. Why would people present themselves online and put themselves in danger? You can't put me in danger. You know what I'm saying? That's the thing. You don't even know where I'm at. I'm all around the world. You know what I'm saying? I could just get up and go. I'm not a family man. So for like a person to sit up here and get invested, but they're a family man, and it's people in their city that it's real life now. Like online doesn't even matter anymore. Like it's all to the trolls. Thank you so much for the donation. VI Israel 3. I appreciate that from the bottom of my real stuff. Yeah, I can't forget that. I can't forget that. I'm not ever going to forget. Nobody ever had that much hatred. That's too much hatred and infestation. You got to get that back. I'm not letting that go. I'm not letting that go from all them people that be clicking it. I spent the whole live stream deleting trolls. I'm not letting that go. And him putting my face, I take that as that dude Andrew really hate me. I take that as that. And my life, that mean y'all invested in me that much, that y'all doing research and doing all this kind of weird shit like that. Okay, that to me, my face up here every day, right? So I'm only, the only interest is a person who got their face out here like me. That's why I don't care about the trolls. You willing to pay people for shit like that? That's on your soul. You better motherfucker believe that. I take that as that specific person hatred towards me, because y'all didn't see me on that person's channel. So I'm a man. So I'm gonna take care of mine. I'm gonna deal with mine. You don't spill no hate out to no person that's a fucking stranger. I ain't no stranger no more. I know you more than you think I know you. No motherfucking whereabouts. Nah, I take that real serious. So you better put yourself in a situation where you must be better be serious. Because it looked like you was investing in me a lot longer than you. A lot longer than I was investing in you. I take that very serious. Every little piece that this any other trolls say, I'm adding that onto passion. Crime out of passion. That's like somebody having a golf business and some bike riders or skateboarders. It's like, for some reason, like your goddamn golf business so much they in front of your golf business every motherfucking day. Like they gay or something like that. Then the person who tried to have your golf business on a commercial to talk about feminism or something like that, you declined respectfully. You didn't even pay them no motherfucking attention. You mean to tell me the motherfucking bike riders and the skateboarders get ready to pop up every day, and the dude who sent them talk about it ain't me, it's your trolls? Hey, what the fuck is you talking about? Ain't no fucking skateboarders or no fucking bike riders on my motherfucking dick that motherfucking much, and I'm running a motherfucking golf business? Is you fucking weird? Weirdo pervert? Yeah, you will die before that diabetes. No sick ass. He can't even get high and his eyes stay red. Bitch, get off pork. Yo, sick ass. Oh, pervert ass white man. Move the fuck on. It's too late anyway. I don't care about nothing moving on. New York, my life is threatened. My life is threatened already. I can't think of no other way. I can't think of nothing else. Nope. Nope. Nobody ever did that. No, nobody ever did that where I live at. Niggas, motherfuckers know where I live at and dare to even come on my motherfucking street. I'm not gonna have no motherfucker online. Motherfucker that still wrong, but just the simple fact that you got me thinking you paying people, you spending money, or I put my money where my mouth is. Or I put my money where my mouth is. I don't waste my money on no online bullshit. I'll put my money where my motherfucking mouth is. I don't know what weirdo ass energies y'all in, but just to see that people ain't even invested like that, that's, oh my God. Let me catch something weird happening. This is weird enough. I don't care. Let something go beyond that though. And this is already a wrap. This trolling already a wrap. This is, to me, in my mind, it's just like skateboarders and motherfucking bike riders coming in front of a golf business again, throwing eggs and keep throwing eggs at the windows and shit like that. You ain't even got no business being invested in the golf business and shit like that. It's weirdo, pedophilic, pervert, get ready to die energy anyway. Whack ass page don't even talk about what the fuck I'm talking about. I'm talking about feminism and stupid ass shit. The fuck? I said, on my dick. The skateboarder, bike riders come every day in front of the golf course and make up ideas in their mind of what they think they doing based on online, only putting your own life in danger in real life. Ain't nobody gonna save you either. Not the Michigan police, none of that shit. They literally, and low key, right? That's all they trying to do. Take my energy, and that's even weird. That's even weird. So in their mind, like they think, because on some real shit, they even said you can really say anything you want online. You can't go to jail from threatening people. So I could really say a lot more. It's like, but it ain't no point in me doing it because it's like, I just got fans. I'm saying, I just got some white, weird, bored fans and things of that nature. And same way that whatever they claim they trolls, same way people was trolls. So hey, you know what I'm saying? That part of it is out of my hands. Same way they trying to convince me that them trolling my page is out of my hand. I don't give a fuck. I can completely just cut off the chat. It won't be no way for y'all to troll. With me, in my mind, I work this hood basis. So this is just adding more to the build new cases, all kind of shit, so we can have examples about something. Because we're in a new world right now. So this just help us add examples to stuff. You know what I'm saying? But intent and motive is always the main thing. And y'all see how invested they is. And y'all see how we don't troll they shit. It ain't even they. It's just homeboy. Don't even pay attention to none of them trolls. And if you see any of them trolls that we screenshot and shit, knock them motherfuckers out. But other than that, it's all about the homeboy. It's all about homeboy. Because nobody should be invested into another man like that. You know what I'm saying? Nobody. And they said that too. I'm talking to it, but it's like they said that too. They was like, if he message you after the fact of your distress, but it just link everything together anyway. You know what I'm saying? It's just like how y'all know how they off motive and stuff like that. That's why it's like it's dumb white people online that they're not taking things serious enough what they're invested into. Like they're not taking it serious enough. Like they're thinking that people online think the way they think, and I don't get it. That's how I automatically spot this must be some Discord shit. That's like some Discord shit. That's like throwing your rock and hiding your hand. But when you threw the rock, you were seen since then. Type shit. And then try to hide your hand at a time you think nobody paying attention because they're smarter than you. Like I know how to react, I know how to respond, and I know how to egg things on just to see. All right, let me add all these things up. And based upon it being online, that's what only reason I allowed it to add that far up. Because eventually, if I'm thinking about it, if it's gonna be some online shit, it's just gonna be some online shit. Once it goes beyond into a year, I'm not planning on. I don't care about it online like that. That's just now you just on another man's nuts now. Once again, if somebody running a golf business and you just got motherfucking skateboarders and people in bike businesses keep showing up to your business every day for absolutely no reason, just because they got some pervert energy. So, but at some point, if my business was in a certain area on the side of town, whether it's through unknown purposes and regular how people in suburbs get their thing together anyway, so you not necessarily around, but you got people playing weird stuff where you got neighbors and shit, like put you on a certain shit and things of that nature, that's when it becomes a problem. Because don't nobody even do no shit like that who stay in the same area to someone. So I will knock dude head off. You know what I'm saying? That's just from man to man. I don't care if he want to try to inbox me or have the that's distress. That's Dazzle on the stress right now. You was invested into me, and whatever I'm capable of, you already done it. And I'm glad I'm smart. I'm glad they see that shit. I'm glad they already got that shit down. Because I got a little bit of money, and so it's even more deeper than I can even really break down. But at the same time, you don't do that. Nah, no human ever should do that. I wouldn't advise y'all to do that. If y'all watching me, don't ever pay nobody or have no weird individuals just send a whole bunch of people on your goddamn online shit because you butthurt about some online shit because you sick and you got diabetes in your real life. Don't ever do that. That is not what you waste your money on. That is not what you be invested in. You don't be invested in no bullshit like that. You know what I'm saying? That you got a real hatred towards someone if you that invested where you willing to pay trolls or whatever the case may be. So whatever happened to you will be deserved. I wouldn't want you watching my channel if you that type of person. If you that type of person, don't watch my channel. Because whatever happens to you, that was deserved. You know what I'm saying? No human is supposed to be doing no shit like that. So it will be protocol. But yeah. So Moon conjunct Lilith. And that and y'all peep game too. Don't even do too much responding either. Because it's a white man tactic. I'm very intelligent. I know how to do things in cities the right way. You don't play on no white man's terms. They play on your terms. And dude ain't even got no terms. Yeah, we didn't got past the stage of even setting up a fade. Now it's just actually man-to-man type shit now. However it go, and we got trolls. Because I thought about that 3 to 4 months ago. But it just went too far now. To the point that you don't threaten what I got going on. Nah. That's the only reason I'm even saying what I'm saying right now. I really should just stick to astrology. There's a lot more I can say. But y'all don't understand how much in control of the situation I'm in it. And to me, it's weird that they still playing online games. Like it's some white man tactic. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like try to trick you off the street type shit. You know what I'm saying? And he ain't even hard enough for that because I tried to fight him that first day in Michigan. You know what I'm saying? I tried to fight him. Until I realized that now, once it's too much posts and things of that nature, it'll be a white man tactic where they try to set something up and you play on their terms. Nah, it's too late. And you took it too far. You got an enemy for life. Every time I get online and I see one of these damn trolls, you got an enemy for motherfucking life. Ain't no way, because I ain't no man that invested into another man like that. So I ain't about to have no man invested into me like that and ain't gonna get physical. Like, who knows how long they was watching me before then. Yeah, they too way too invested into watching who we are. You know what I'm saying? Like shout to Wiz. They way too invested into watching who we are. Lord knows how long these motherfuckers been watching me and plotting on me and shit like that. These motherfuckers trying to kill me. Yeah, I got to deal with that threat. Nah, ain't no telling how long these individuals been watching me and got the nerve to dox me and come with multiple men on my like I ain't got nobody. Oh, you fucked up. You fucked up. Yeah, you fucked up. You fucked up. It's pass offline. My life is threatened. I take that very serious. I refuse to have somebody think I sit up here and get online every day like I don't got nobody or something like that. Like shit can't get done. Hell fucking nah. All the motherfucking people y'all send over here, I got people in real life who don't be online. So it's gonna get handled like that, man. I should get off this live stream right now. What we saying? I like to take care of things as soon as possible. Soon as possible. If I keep seeing this motherfucking shit, I'm ending this motherfucking live stream. This is getting a little dumb. Dumb. And I don't be going out my way for nothing. I sure don't go out my motherfucking way for nothing. this is like, this is ridiculous. I can't think. That was too many dudes, man. Like I clicked on like 5 different dudes. That's jumping energy right there. You know, yeah, that's jumping energy right there. Like I'm not even fair no more. Man, I couldn't count on my hands how many people I deleted that last time. And then how many people came up there moving my face on dead people. I can't get that out of my mind. Like, that's a package. But yeah, Moon in conjunct Venus in Aquarius. Yeah, he got to, yeah. Yeah, hell nah. Hell nah. Yeah. Your mama a bitch if she wouldn't even want you to do something about that. Real shit. How, you couldn't even look at your mother's face if you don't do nothing about that. Like if somebody did that to y'all, like they just done to me, like you ain't no way. I said, especially if I was your father or something like that, you wouldn't even be allowed to come back to the crib. You know what I'm saying? You wouldn't even be allowed to come back to the crib. Hell nah. Hell motherfucking nah. Hell nah. You wouldn't even be able to come back to the crib. Hell nah. Niggas got real beef. They ain't even invested in some shit like that. So that's real hatred right there. Yeah, you take care of that as soon as motherfucking possible. You don't have nobody online threatening you like that. Or nothing without you knowing them ins and outs and all that goddamn shit. And everybody in their motherfucking family and shit. Don't ever have nobody online do that. You use my channel for an example, however the case may be. Don't ever do that. Don't ever had nobody do that. You don't ever had nobody do that. I mean that shit. Yeah, moon in conjunct North Node in Aries. So you're gonna be reacting and responding to some spiritual growth, spiritual path in your life in some degree, and things of that nature. Mm-mm. Yeah, Moon in conjunct Chiron and Aries though. So we're gonna have this misunderstanding when it comes into how we react and respond to our passions, our motivations, our desires, and things of that nature. Trying to go for things as an individual, and then for the most part, what you've been doing as an individual been placing you in a situation where you've been thinking that you might be making a mistake based upon your individual space not being shared with like-minded individuals. So you might feel like you be in the woods by yourself in some degree. Now, anytime you try to extend yourself outside of it, listen, this is pervert. This is fucking pervert. I have never, ever in my life seen someone who are so fed out. Yeah, you could get online and just attract the weirdest people in your life. It's just weird. I could see if I was Michael Jordan. I could see. Now, I got a little bit of money. I could see if I was Michael Jordan, though. Like, I could see if I was goddamn. I don't even give a fuck about no niggas. I want to be the first or something. Man, I ain't there. This is weird. Get a life. Lord Jesus Christ. I can't think no more. Yeah, I can't think no more. Man, he gotta go. He gotta go. Dude gotta go now. You know what I'm saying? Real shit. Hey, watch. Y'all go see it all disappear too. Watch. Watch. We gonna really put some proof to the test. Watch, y'all don't see it no more. Yeah. This is like calling my bluff or something like that. Watch. Now watch. Watch, you don't see it no more. When it's all said and done, watch, you don't see it no more. That's gonna prove everything in the pudding. Everything in the pudding. Watch. I mean, I understand when people sick, they don't care too much about nothing. I understand that. But I can't save everybody. I just can't save everybody. I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't save everybody. Like, and I understand I attract all races, all, because I got a lot of white people in Michigan. Like military shit. But it be like that on the positive and the negative end. I get the extreme hate from all races too. And this is what they've been doing to the Indians for the longest. Soon as you try to express some intelligence, see, that's why y'all know the Pan-African shit and the Aboriginal shit, they're not effective. Because it's a spiritual thing. It's like a great spirit thing. You affect that stimuli that make the white man want to get rid of a phenotype. So it don't matter their point of it. They get intimidated inside. So it don't matter the scenario. It's just in my case right now, you just got some old diabetic white man that found me online. But this goes to culturally, to how they travel on geographical locations, see a phenotype with a bigger dick or something like that, and they try to destroy them. Since we online right now, this is why I call it the white man tactic. That's why I'm still smart. I ain't dumb. But I also am intelligent enough to know that if it was to be a dumb scenario, I'm not dumb in that area either, because I'm more of a real life type of person. And we're not going to let no white man reverse it, and I got more white people on my side. So we're not going to let no white man throw the rock and try to hide it too. So it's like it's on me and I'm the aggressor. Where it's already the investigation and it's already things that have been singled back to these individuals for the past 6 months. And we allowed it to go on because I act like I got a strong mind. No, I'm mentally ill at this point. I'm dazzled under stress. I have nothing. This is my business. Yep. And my business is being ventilated. That's all I know. That's all I know. I don't know where this Andrew person popped up at. I don't know what made them start talking about me on their channel. I don't know what made him start paying people to come troll my channel. I don't know why they still up here talking what they talking right now. Don't know. I don't know. I'm just a person that's online. I've been talking and I got people that watch me. I'm not in any of these people's personal lives to be around knowing what nobody do. That's it. And anything that come out of my mouth is because y'all witness a live stream where whatever I'm saying, y'all witness why I'm saying it. A YouTuber getting trolled. I can say anything. I don't know who I'm talking to. I'm going to leave it there. We only know who name they keep saying. That's all we know. That's all the police know. That's all we know to look for. Be smart. All right, now, Moon conjunct Lilith and Virgo. So we all gonna have this energy of reacting and responding to who keep leaving fucking paragraphs. Get the hell out of here. They still in here trolling. This must be a white man tactic. Y'all see how they be getting all these content creators and stuff like that. Then put you in a sex scandal. Then put you in some type of war set. I'm very intelligent and I'm smarter. That's my thing. I'm smarter. And I'm willing to do some dumb stuff, but a smarter outcome. So for the most part, you see how they do? They put people with sex scandals. They send people to you. And since I'm the indigenous spirit, this how a white man don't know what they doing. But for them to be invested in me like the way that they are in the first place, it's culturally. This is what's been going on. Ain't none of us that invested into that dude's channel. So for him to even have that mind state, let's destroy him offline. Kind of shit is that? This is reminding me of like smallpox and what the white man is just invested in. Where you ain't even bothering no white man. Here they come, just dumping all their shit, trying to take over the little park and shit like that, like weird shit. Y'all seeing this happen. So it's a quick way for me to just, if I was to do it dumb, and act like I'm just, because nobody never did that to me in ever life. You liable to get popped. You coming knocking at somebody's door, talking about you want to fight. I mean, we past that. Other than that, yeah, you'll be thinking weird. I can't ever think. I don't even think violence, nigga. That's all I know how to think. Oh shit. Yeah, I don't know about none of that white man tactic, play victim type shit. And police already have. I know how white people play. I'm so glad I'm intelligent. A white man told me that was gonna do that. Soon as you distressed, and that's warrant your response. That's it. Now, if you was to do something stupid, it won't be. It'll be the smartest way of doing it. Well, I take that very serious. I don't even. I be on the road like. I don't know why a family man messing with me like that. Yeah, you got to move on. Move on. You need to seriously move on. Move along. Move around. Move around. Get the fuck. You need to move on. You invested too much on some shit online. Move on. Thank you so much for the donation, Underwater Panther. I appreciate that from the bottom of my heart. Real stuff, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, I'm making that together too. But like to see like stuff like that, moderation. Like I'm not into stuff like that. Like I get it, but it's just like I probably is gonna start getting into stuff like that. But right now, I gotta take care of this right now. So I need to see all this to add on to my case. I got mental illness. I don't know how online work like that. People I'm around don't be online and know about wrenches and stuff like that. I'm being attacked by multiple men. That's all I know. That's all I know. And all I know is the name they keep saying. So it's emotional manipulation. That's emotional manipulation. That's greed, and that's out of passion. Cause now they trying to gaslight me. But I already got his message, him saying, "Hey, it's your trolls or some stupid stuff." No, I'm not even gonna talk no more. Nope. I got traumas. I'm traumatized. I got mad live streams of them having people up there being killed, and in that last live stream, they had my face up there putting it on them people. I'm traumatized. And they said they was where I was at, and they doxed me. I'm traumatized. And it was multiple men. I'm traumatized. You gonna get all that. You gonna get all that. You gonna get all. Thank you so much for the donation. Vizio Neo, you said somebody I know said you grow up like they know demon would have even dared that sun and moon feeding balanced heart. Real shit. I appreciate that from the bottom of my heart. Yeah, I don't have no sympathy for someone that got that much hatred towards me. No. Mm-mm. No. No, I ain't even gonna get into all the other content creators that didn't goddamn reach out to me and shit like that. And damn it, listen, no. Yeah, people take that serious too. I ain't the only one. You know what I'm saying? You don't just be no weird white man online doing stupid shit like that. You got possibilities doing that to other people. Nah, what type of pervert shit is this? No, no. Yeah, this gaslight. Y'all see this gaslighting? It's too late for that anyway, because we got white people involved. I'm Dolo the motherfucking Pilot Man. What the fuck? And we got white people involved, man. What? They put me on the game real slick about this type of gaslighting. And how that stand confirms. No, that's too invested too, to the point that you even going that far to try to gaslight. No, yeah, the dude is a family man. For all that, you don't be no family man fucking with me like that. Thank you so much for the donation, Zeta Trucker. I appreciate that from the bottom of my heart. Real shit. I appreciate that from the bottom of my heart. You said trolls pull up, throw eggs out the at the window, interrupt the business flights, go in and out of the astrology, aka run a mental ill play, aka business interruption, run multiple live streams repeating the same play. Trolls fell in a black hole. Don't even right. And this is extreme gaslighting. It's good. This extreme gaslighting. That's all they said to chalk it up at this point. Gaslighting. I take that along with my face getting put on, bodies getting killed. You don't be online doxing people and motherfucking you playing no weird online game. I don't even play that in real life. I won't even do that to somebody I'm beefing with in real life. I'll just pop up on them and express my issue. And that's the only way I know how to do it. That weird online shit, you got me confused or something like that. My light bulb go up on my head the moment I see something. First, I need to know, why is this individual even interested? So that's why I was peeping game for so long and did all that and played my hand. Like, fucking stupid. I don't even know what the fuck they talk about. These people are strangers. They need to move the fuck on. Real shit. That's like that. Like, people is not even important. This is a fucking another dead man, diabetic man, and I don't know why these people still in the chat talking. Because things is getting set up right now. Nah, I gotta focus on this. They should have never doxed me and had all those people coming up there, put my face on no dead bodies. I take that very serious. You say y'all can't handle the amount of heat. Oh, you said stop focusing on side of yourself. Oh, okay, shut them out. I thought you were telling me to stop. I'm gonna get back to the astrology. I ain't letting them take nothing off my game though, but the people gotta know it was serious. Ain't nobody no fucking body to even make peace with. You know fucking body. I don't know you personally. So lines is already fucking crossed. Get the fuck on. Lines is crossed. That's like me being invested into somebody for a whole motherfucking year. I don't have that to do. I got things fucking going on. You fucking kids, go fucking play. Just let whatever happens. All this fucking online shit is Hell no. Hell motherfucking no. I'm saying, now I feel weird even letting that shit go for so long, because now I'm starting to feel like motherfuckers think that I'm on some online shit. I don't give a fuck about no online shit, no debate shit, none of that shit. So I don't even know why people like that is invested. No, my mouth is. Moon in conjunct Mars. So right now we got a misunderstanding too when it comes into our passions, our motivations, and our desires. You might get redirected. You might get steered to. If you ain't intelligent, you might make the wrong moves or whatever the case may be. But for the most part, your passions, your motivations, and your desires, pardon me, y'all, needs to be redirected in a way that makes you more comfortable and not angry or aggressive to a certain degree. Because we have energies right now that can make us angry or aggressive due to the fact of our passions, motivations, and desires not being met at a timely fashion. So we might be in a situation where you might not be associated with the right people. You might not have the right access to certain things. You might not have been planting the right seeds. So So your reputation may got a bad face card or whatever the case may be, and it may be a little harder for you to conduct yourself when it comes to going for your passions, your motivations, and your desires. And also, by it being an Aquarius itself, it's giving you that confirmation that you might need to be associated with the right individuals that's more like-minded, so you can get things done in reality, so it can speed up the goddamn process. It don't be in no situation where you just lost in la la land. And a lot of times it's because you probably don't have a purpose. If you don't have a purpose, you're not in that energy to play the role to even attract other individuals in that space. So first you got to know where your purpose at. First you got to know what you want to do and what you want to bring out into the world. And it ain't always about a want. Sometimes we go through negative situations and it shows us what we actually should be doing. And we went through a negative situation on the ground intent of we wanted to do something. So let's say you wanted to make music, but you got told you make a beat better, or you're more of an engineer in some way, shape, or form. You might have wanted to be the singer, but for the most part, that situation of being let down, them telling you you're not good there or whatever like that, put you in a position which you should be doing, and now you making even way more money than if you was in front of the microphone, engineer, and things of that nature. So you engineering people who come and go off the microphone, but you getting paid to engineer all these people, so you're in a better position than goddamn artists at some point. So it's all about sometimes being willing and being open to a letdown, because there's always another opening form that you could construct what you actually should be doing. But sometimes it takes going for a want, and sometimes we might be so scared to even go for things in general, which it shouldn't be a want. You're only going to get what you deserve. But anything that's out the necessity of a want or a need, you'll be able to put yourself feeling like, okay, it's a will, and I don't necessarily want to turn it into a desire. Then now it could be a healthy want. It could be a healthy need, because any letdowns or any shortcomings or not getting that want or need in a timely fashion, it won't be a desire, aka lead you to depression. It'll be a will. You'll come up with more peaceful ideas like, okay, maybe not time. Okay, and you'll be able to observe more of the scenario and more sides of it and pay attention to that to add on to what you already doing, as if you would have turned that will into a desire, would have been distracted, and then therefore you wouldn't have been able to see the other things God needed you to see when God sat you down, even if it's jail. You know what I'm saying? You might be so depressed, you're lost in what you've done and hurting someone else, other than sitting back and observing the scenario and being able to make peace with the negative energy, so your mind could be free to observe the other energy that God has given you, that you can add on to your current situation to make it more peaceful, even if you is in jail. So it puts you into a situation where it's just about knowing how to analyze if you're doing something for a will or a desire. And sometimes they both look the same. So if you know how to switch them, if you know how to look at it for what it is and things of that nature, you'll be like, okay, it's a simultaneous thing in the spiritual world. Wills become desires, and desires eventually become a will again. AKA, you got a will, wants a heaven, pleasure, turn into a hell. A desire with the very same thing that you love can destroy you. But to get back to heaven, got to go through hell. Then you have to actually turn those desires back to a will. Okay, lessen up the expectations again, being satisfied, finding energies there, learning it is what it is in certain areas, whatever the case may be. All those is separating and transmuting that once was a will to a desire, became a desire, changing it and transmuting it back to a will. So you're not allowing that external influence to affect you the way it previously affected you, even when it came in the way of pleasure, heaven first, then became hell. Now you know how to see that for next terms. So, even when something appear to be too good, you know how to not participate in certain ways to lead it down the same negative situation as the previous one. And now you can keep things more balanced, more even, and know your previous mistakes, how they can play out in this current way, so that the relationship play out much more smoothly. Thank you so much for the donation, see-through. I appreciate that from the bottom of my heart. Real stuff. So when you look at it from that aspect, this helps us understand our chakras is these wills. And when we know how to handle our will better, they won't slide into the lower octave of it, desire. So I like to look at it like that. Higher octave, above the horizon, chakras playing out on a higher octave, that's a will. Now, once it accumulates as all them cloud gases, it condenses into water, and come in heavy below the horizon. Now you're swimming in that darkness, and that becomes desires. And now you bit the fruit or the right pillar of the Kabbalah tree of life, or the Sephiroth, or the Eve, or evening, or below the horizon energy. And therefore, once you get encapsulated into that emotional men and women, thoughts and feelings, in the emotional stage itself, not the man masculine stage itself, they got thoughts and feelings too. Then for the most part, that's when you start working for the devil, and Satan start whispering to you on all these different ideas on how to get a once was a will, now became a desire done. And now all these creative things that you think you're coming up with to get a desire done, it's like demonic shortcuts and monetary gains and like very negative ways of trying to reach some type of statistic or business manner in some way, shape, or form that really ain't gonna get you nowhere, or is gonna make you unfulfilled or destroy you faster than the success that it was promised. And this is what they talk about in the Bible also. So if y'all don't understand that energy, sometimes, the world that we're in, based upon the survival mode, just to get a job and a rise to the highest floor in that job, you're participating with that energy. And if you don't have the right conduct or morality, these things could overthrow you to the point that you now work for the devil. And you start to think that it's the right thing to do. You start to think it's the conscious thing because you start to see everybody around you participating with this. And if you don't do it, you actually be in a more negative situation, like money, be on the 5th floor, not the 13th floor on top of the Trump Tower and stuff. You get the rinky-dink hotels, not the best hotels and stuff in Miami that got the boats outside that you can look at and say, oh shit, here I come to the south, here I come. Oh, that should make me sound good. I'm saying real stuff. I think about that, but let me not start talking about that, because I got people watching. I'm saying, yeah, I'm where I'm at right now. You know what I'm saying? Where I'm at. It's hard to be peaceful, it's hard to be peaceful when you're going through spiritual warfare. God damn, it's hard to be peaceful. You know what I'm saying? I was about to start talking about something I like to do. I can't, because you know what I'm saying? I can't even talk peaceful online because there's spiritual warfare going on right now. So you'll start talking spiritual stuff, like people think you nice now. And then I can't be up here people thinking I'm nice. You know what I'm saying? Or it wouldn't be no such thing as I even allowed this little stupid stuff to go on that long. You know what I'm saying? That's why y'all don't got nobody from my hood or nothing like that talking about me or anything of that nature and Dolo, this, that, and that, because I'm here. You know what I'm saying? So this online type stuff is just perverts invested in someone that's in a whole nother world. And I'm gonna quit saying they, the homeboy. It's just weird. Like they could what he completely on some online type shit. It just add more to the case. Like nobody's bothering him online. I'm a man. I don't pay nobody to troll you. I'm not trolling you. The only time you probably got all those screenshots is when I was trying to fight, and that's it. Other than that, and I wasn't trying to fight. I was just doing too many posts. I'm saying, but at the same time, other than that, ain't nobody bothering nobody. You know what I'm saying, so this is all online gaslighting. So yeah, in my mind, that has to be an actual case before we can have people talking like that. It got to be a real reason that's being said. Can't just be the online type stuff like that. That just y'all trying to do white man tactics and stuff like that. I ain't dumb. Ain't no case out here about Dolo harassing no Andrew. I ain't dumb. Those little white man tactics. Yeah, Moon in conjunct Pluto. Moon in conjunct Pluto. Um, and Aquarius. Now, for the most part, here's the thing. This is transformation. When it comes to your emotion, you might have a misunderstanding how to transform your emotional state. But yeah, having knowing how to you might have a misunderstanding how to transform your emotional state and things of that nature, and feel comfortable with going through a group or a pack or individuals that match more your like-minded energy and things of that nature. If you planted bad seeds right now, also, you probably being stuck by people, places, and things that don't support you in some way, shape, or form. Individuals who might put you in a situation of feeling like you might have to like calcify or be docile or water down and stuff that you into and stuff like that, because you might look at them and be like, okay, they might not be into this, they might not be ready for this heavy load, so let me not necessarily express all that energy and stuff. But these are type of qualities to let you know you kind of planted bad seeds. Like I say, when I say bad seeds, it's not always a negative thing. Pardon me. And when I say it's not a negative thing, planting bad seeds, macro in totality is negative, but how it hits you when you're planting bad seeds is not always filtered through negative scenarios. Everything is polarized down here. For an example, it might be a dumb one, but it's going to help you make it make sense. You might got a friend, right, that you like going to the casino with, right? Now, here's the thing. You manifested that friend because that was the energy you was in. Now, that's your friend that you go to casino with. That's not necessarily someone you're going to be pointing to in your life like, oh, this person blocking me, even when they come around. So since they're not in that energy, you're naturally going to look at them and be like, they're not fully into everything that I'm into, so I'm not going to dump it onto them. Nor is you going to be in that energy of looking at that like a negative thing at that time. You're going to be looking at it like that's actually a good thing because you got a friend and this is how you are reciprocating with this person at this time. So once you're in that comfort zone, it end up just being normality. But in all actuality, right? When the weeks, the months go, the time you went to the casino with them or had those times that you had to make a decision not to go, and you probably didn't want to lie, so you put your phone on airplane mode or don't disturb, those are seconds, minutes, and hours. You're putting energy work, especially if you took all day to think and feel, energy work inside of energies that if you wasn't in no more, that person wouldn't have separated, and you wouldn't have had to create no animosity or burning bridge scenario because you're not fulfilling that time with anything else. So once you're still in a certain space, but you're getting rid of the people, places, and things you accumulated in that space, but you're not fulfilling that space with anything else on your mind, it's not manifesting as anything else that you're doing with your actions. So spiritually, you're in the same city still as these people, but you're separating from them, but from the mind didn't bend in the physical world, there's no results that a person could look in from a distance to give you grace. So when they come up with their own mind of what's going on, it may start to appear to be negative. And then that's when you only in a position of having to put your phone on airplane mode or don't disturb, and you having to question if they can have a negative thought of it. If you was in the right space, you actually went to a different spiritual space, different city, you'll have different thoughts that make you do different things during that time that was open for them to manifest you going to the casino with them. Not only will you manifest the same energy of the distance, it will play out as it ain't what we do, it's how we do it. You do it more for God. You got other energies fulfilled in that area, even in ways that a person don't see. And it might just be certain ways you're acting but you're not acting in a manner that's familiar to a person when a person is trying to separate from them in the same world. Your actions is more related to, they might not know what you got going on, but your actions got a different annotation behind it to make you question. You could be wrong trying to say that this person is separating from you. If y'all get what I'm saying. So when you do that, eventually you will start doing things that this person can see physically also to give you grace. Like, well, oh, this person probably just not into going to casinos no more. So I don't need to be having no animosity towards them. You know what I'm saying? I just need to go find more people that I do that in my time. And whenever I see them, I act like it ain't no hard feelings. Like they actually try to prove themselves that they don't need you more than, however, you probably wanted to create the situation for it to be like that anyway. You know what I'm saying? So for the most part, that makes it more even. And then every time you come back around them, it's, even if it's fake, it's still not on bad terms. And a lot of times it don't even be fake either. It's just you fulfilled other people in that time they did, and it's just you no longer friends with that person you was in high school with. But at the same time, no, y'all not negative or just walk past each other either later on in time. It's just like the last time y'all seen each other, y'all greet each other, and then y'all go about y'all day. Y'all probably do a little quick up conversation or whatever like that, then that's it. No animosity needed. Y'all know the energy spiritually. You know what I'm saying? Like what's understood don't need to be said when we do things spiritually for God. You see what I'm saying? So, when you always do things the right way, even when you got to fight fire with fire, be a demon at times, be negative, make sure you're doing that the right way, and God will give you grace. The bridge burning won't be so hot. You know what I'm saying? The tornado, you may have some shelter. The hurricane, you may have a bunch of umbrellas or whatever the case may be, and you won't be going against the grain. You'll be going with the flow, letting it lead you where you should go for your soul. Thank you so much for the donation, Lamar Smith. I appreciate that for the bottom of my heart. Real stuff. So keep that in mind too. So transmute everything. Everything is in reverse. So we have no really other thing to go to but kind of do like witchcraft and things of that nature. But it ain't what we do, it's how we do it. It's a craft. And when we talk about witch, we're just talking about your energies inside, how you deal with your emotions. So it ain't, you're supposed to be how you do something and what you're doing it for. And if you're doing it for God, you're being a witch or a wizard, male or female, for God. You're transmuting your emotional space, and you're not allowing that to play out as dark energy, manipulation. You're allowing your emotions to come to the forefront, aka your vulnerability, and you allowing that to be your ego. And you're blending it in with that yellow solar plexus light. Now your ego become your vulnerability. So what people think that they can hurt you from actually built you up even more. Now that ego and that vulnerability, divine feminine, is blended in together as some new type of one of a kind type thing that you need to construct. That's a craft. And when you put that craft together, that's what the phoenix is. So you're able to go beyond the atmosphere, not stuck in one atmosphere, drawing people up under you, and you telling them that to go beyond you, they have to go through you, and you don't even know what's beyond you because the ego can't go beyond the atmosphere. It can only swoop on prey. So it can only prey on others, narcissistic energies. You know what I'm saying? But when you are the phoenix, your ego you have from down here is mixed in with your vulnerability. You're able to go beyond the atmosphere as a phoenix because you could go create another world. You're not stuck with the ego of this world. Then for the most part, all the spirits that was under you, they can see you as an inspiration or an example to go to distance, not you acting like a middleman or a middlewoman to go somewhere only God knows that you at. You know what I'm saying? So at some point, you want to be a person that lead by example, not be a person who try to control someone, their way of thinking in some way, shape, or form. You give everyone their own grace and mentality to think for themselves, and you just be an example. So whatever that they seen or didn't see, they won't throw that on you like it was your responsibility to show them or it was your fault. And they could you allow the spirit to go through situations themselves to see if what's right or what's wrong, and what you was trying to tell them, they could decide for themselves based upon their personal experience if that's the actual right direction or not. Therefore, any negative mishaps that individual path of a soul is going through, they won't throw that negative energy on the actual ego of the person that they're following. They will see the phoenix that that person ain't in. That's the higher octave spiritual person or guru. And therefore, they won't have nothing in the ego world to attach to blame to that person. They can only act as lead by example and know what they once was doing that the person was doing lead by example that they probably didn't understand. Now that they can understand a lot more sufficiently. And therefore, this is how we all supposed to each one and teach one, and we all be in the same area, not all fighting over the statistic, rulership, circumstances, and things of that nature due to the fact of the the type of ritual or crafting that's applicable for you to live in Western society in today's time. And without that dog eat dog world, oh, I must destroy him energy, you might not get nowhere. And it almost seemed like that's the right thing to do, because that's how George Washington, for you to know who he is in history class. So at some point, it's about doing something for yourself or doing something for God, and any justified action beyond that is in God's hand. You know what I'm saying? So keep that in mind too. Now, when it comes into Moon opposing Neptune, now we're gonna have this extra reactionary energy towards our dreams, our imaginations, our fantasies, and stuff like that. And we might not feel safe going for these things, or we might not feel emotionally comfortable. Ooh, pardon me. We might not feel emotionally comfortable when it comes to going for our dreams, our imaginations, and our fantasies and things of that nature. And a lot of times, if you're in a delusion or you got false faiths and beliefs, okay, that's probably one of the reasons that you need to worry about these things. These things is leading you down a dead path. You know what I'm saying? Or these things is leading you down reprobate energy, or being casted away or casted out by family or some to a certain degree. So, however the case you may be, you might need to start standing on business, get out of la la land if it's not helping you take care of your responsibilities, and then put yourself into a situation where you're worrying about the right things that don't lead into depression, the right things that you're able to organize and take care of, so your responsibilities feel like you could just chill and relax. And then for the most part, Moon trying Uranus and Moon trining Taurus. Moon trining Uranus and Jupiter in Taurus. This is allowing us to have a gift to react and respond to our stability, our security, our support, our safety, our shelter when it comes to our spiritual system, our morality, our meanings and reasons to doing things, and our uniqueness, our originality, our individuality, and the things that we're changing, rebelling, and opposing against. So we're going to have support in that energy, right? Where we're going to be able to attract the support when it comes to needing to take care of things we're rebelling and opposing against, or when it comes into expressing our uniqueness and our originality, and we could be the inspiration or some type of new unique way of gaining money or material or maternal to a certain degree during this particular time. We could be in a situation where a person hit the lottery or jackpot, and we ain't even talk about scratch off tickets or going to the casino. Just some type of creative shit that you could do right now that just becomes some brand new shit that everybody gives attention to, and all that attention can be transmuted into monetization, or you know what I'm saying, or some type of money or some type of attention that you could direct into the right areas also. So right now it's like jackpot lottery energy. So where fantasy can become real or delusion can become real. So it's important to know which one that you're involved in during this particular time, so you don't manifest that, because we all gonna have this ability of manifesting something that's a dream or imagination true. Also, and with the full moon being in Virgo period, right? All of us is going to be fulfilled or unfulfilled, and whatever house that is in, that's the area that you may feel like you ain't working hard enough, or an area that you feel like you may need to get things together. And if you did plant good seeds and stuff like that, how can you utilize the things in that area of life to make sure that you don't have to develop no worry or develop no unwarranted responsibilities and stuff like that? Pardon me. So that's what's going on too right now when it comes to Virgo. And like I said, try not to get too extremely reactionary towards things. Also, make sure you're taking care of the responsibility or the reality base of something, so it don't have to go towards an emotional on what should I do or how can I do something, or somebody take care of or whatever like that. Because some too much in your emotional state can pour over into some physical health issue during this particular time. So keep that in mind too. You could put yourself into a situation where you could get so emotionally reactionary towards your bills, your responsibilities, your work. You might feel extremely more pressed about being late at work during this particular time than you usually do any other time. Most of the time you get up and be like, oh, fuck that job. And sometimes you get up a little bit more early. You're going to be more invested in that energy itself, reactionary, to the point that if you don't want to go to work, you extremely don't want to go to work. If you do want to go to work, you extremely pent up on making sure you be there on time. Whatever energy that you in, in a totality, sometimes when we're dealing with Virgo, it still play out negatively where you'll develop a physical illness. You know what I'm saying? Just already shorter breath or back pain, shoulder or some the weather changing right now, be open to a cold or something like that, and then you'd be thinking like, damn, I was just fine, and now my nose running or something like that, or now my shoulder blade hurt or whatever the case may be, and then you might be thinking it's something that is developing, but nah, it's just the emotional energy you put into the actions and stuff. It kind of come and go though. It's not. It's the qualities that Virgo put us in. So like this is the best way I can explain it. You got people that just know how to cook and be in depressing spirits, and people who could cook but be in positive spirits. We'll call that soul food. So you might get filled up eating somebody's plate like that, even if they ain't have as much on that plate as a person who cooked the negative energy and stuff like that. All the way to the point that just what they teach in like Reiki or sometimes in martial arts, where eat like sensu beans and stuff. I know that's a Dragon Ball Z, but like certain herbs or something like that, sometimes you can program something like what they call prayer, and you're psyching something up. So when you do it or eat it or drink it, the belief itself made you believe it worked in some way, shape, or form. And you'll come up with ideas on how it worked and all kind of stuff. So it's kind of like that when we start to talk about the wizardry and shit. All the earth qualities. So it play out the same way when in Virgo. Sometimes you could be so stressed and believe it, and let's say you're thinking about, let's say it might have been yesterday or something like that. You might have just bumped your shoulder or your elbow on the chair or something, but not hard enough to feel it. It was just that. Let's say the next day, and now we got the moon in Virgo, and you might be emotionally stressed out because you don't want to see somebody at work or something like that. Your elbow start aching, but by you not remembering, because it was such a light bump, and it wasn't like nothing for you to even think about it when it happened. It was like normal. Probably did it like 4-5 times before that, and you probably always do it. But all this sudden, the next day, now the moon in Virgo and stuff like that, and cater towards other stuff that make you emotionally react and stuff like that, your elbow just might start aching and shit. Then you might just start thinking it's something that day. And you might be like, oh, what the fuck is going on and shit like that? What's wrong with my damn elbow or whatever? And it's just because the stress or the emotional reaction. And you might be doing things throughout that emotional reaction to make your elbow start aching, like going to get pain pills or something like that, just to get it and psych your mind up like, okay, this pain pill gonna help me. But before you even take it to the crib and take it, you so much in your mind thinking like, all right, I already got something that's helping me. And then your mind is drifting off in other stuff. You're not no longer in that Virgo emotional energy to make it ache in the first place. It eventually go away. You will go to the crib and be like, damn, I don't even really need it no more. And stuff like that. But if you was to be still depressed after you got it and reacting to whatever you was reacting to in your mind, your elbow will still be aching. And you probably would have took that pain pill, don't even need it, because the Virgo mind is playing tricks on you. Then it'll be a time that we're not even going through the Virgo energy, and now you weaken your immune system of your blood cells being able to develop mucus and resist pain in that level of magnitude. So now you always need a compensation. You always gonna need that pain pill, because now they're confused. They was getting help at a time that you emotionally did it. Now, when your elbow actually is gonna hurt and stuff like that, you really gonna need those pills. And then it's always gonna be you needing pain pills for. Now you're gonna probably build this arthritis energy and stuff like that, because taking pain pills and painkillers too long is how people develop arthritis, if y'all didn't know that. So if you a kid and wasn't I supposed to say that? If you telling Americans they listen to pharmaceuticals, listen to them, listen to who and them, they know what they talking about. If you a kid and you took a lot of the PD short, the vitamin, the Flintstones. Hold on, how can I say this? You took a lot of stuff that like Walt Disney on television screens. You know what I'm saying? Had us to do, especially on top of the stuff that you couldn't even go into the 5th, 6th, or the 7th grade. But let's say you got parents and they had you real dopamine up. You know what I'm saying? With a whole bunch of stuff. Like every time, like they just thought it was the right thing to do that. Every time you got a cold, there's always a cabinet full of NyQuil. Every time, like not like you 6'7", they're not even allowing your immune system to develop in the way it's supposed to. So any rash you get from riding your bike, anytime you bump your knee and stuff like that, you get the pain. Oh yeah, real quick. You probably got arthritis at the age of 17. Probably got arthritis at the age of 17. Y'all said it's all them serums and like get serum hormone shots. Let me be quiet right now. Your bones weak. It's not as strong as they supposed to. They didn't convince you that you need more milk or something like that. They didn't weaken you. I'm saying they weakened you. And your immune system's weakened. It's like that's really what's be going on. We're not talking about the pharmaceutical company and stuff like that. They do good jobs and stuff in a medical. I say they do real good jobs in the medical. I say thank you so much for the donation. Dillo, I appreciate that from the bottom of my heart. Real stuff. But yay. Yeah, I see it too. Like, and it's getting younger and younger. It's getting younger and younger. Now, also, and look, we got the sun opposing Lilith right now in Virgo. So we are gonna be extra aware or heightened if we're being embarrassed or not. Thank you so much for the donation, Lamar Smith. I appreciate that for the bottom mark. And you might be into things that you don't even necessarily got to feel like you're getting embarrassed or whatever, but you might just automatically from a distance think you're embarrassing yourself or so don't like remember, pardon me. The sun is in Pisces. How we see ourselves and how we see others could be a delusion. How we see ourselves and how we see others could be a fantasy or something like that. It might not be necessarily real, but for the most part, with the hold on, yeah, but for the most part, that puts us in a situation where we're able to pull out the reality of it. So, for example, you might got a dream, right? Rock star or whatever like that. You're able to see what part of it is the dream and what part is the reality of it. You might not even got the guitar. That's the reality of it. See what I'm saying? But the dream was you being there without a guitar, but you weren't interested in that. So it's like that type of situation going on where it's like you got to stand on business, but the dream that you see right now, you're going to be able to pull out the reality from it and actually separate if you was lost in one of the cherry picking of the delusion. So yeah, you can come up and go talk to your family and friends and co-workers and associates and cuss them out all you want because you claim something not taking off or whatever like that with your guitar career until you start to realize the reality of, won't you go get the guitar? You know what I'm saying? It might not be about someone caring about what you are complaining about and then they could just gonna give you a guitar. It might just be, won't you get the guitar first and then do it and then start bitching? Like it might be that. You know what I'm saying? So now it's like just the energy that Pisces and the Virgo energy is trying to push us in, especially with the Lilith. And you might feel like you're embarrassed in some way from doing that. So this goes to being embarrassed about Taco Bell or something like that, where you're embarrassed of what you may have to do to get a guitar and whatever that you was trying to do to just have a guitar given to you, whether it's likes on social media. You know how all these new ways of how they're trying to confuse our mind, which is building up all the depression and stuff like that. It'll make like the energy of you never going to get the guitar and you thinking that a guitar was supposed to be given to you because you was speaking about it and someone taught you online and you speak things into existence. So they forgot to teach you to put the faith into practice and things of that nature and to say, yeah, just have faith and likes to get me there or something like that. And then for the most part, it leads into right now going to show us that, wait, maybe you need to go to the drawing board and maybe this is a good dream, but maybe you need to go ahead and get the guitar. And not find somewhere in that area you don't need support and just do it. And then you'll find all the support come from that. But it got to be one of these things you do yourself, all the way down to getting the guitar. You might got to put yourself in a position of you got to be on your own, and whatever weird energy you're dumping on, thinking that Quincy Jones is going to give you a guitar, That might be misguided energy. That might be misguided anger. You might need to take that energy, transmute it, and go get the guitar. And you might have let yourself get sucked in expectation, which would show you why you ain't go get the guitar in the first place. You might have had thoughts like, well, what's the point of getting it if I ain't gonna get no likes? No one even liking me when I'm up here complaining about the me wanting to be a rock star and stuff like that. So thank you so much for the donation, DJ Jaguar. I appreciate that from the bottom of my heart. Real stuff. I'm trying to make this spiritual thing make as much sense as possible. Y'all know we ain't talking about no guitar though, right? Y'all know we ain't talking about nothing to do with none of that. But it's to help you understand how God come to you. God don't actually come in these words, but you in that presence that you have to make the words out of it, and you would probably make these words if you was in this situation. So it'd be that where it's like almost you in a situation where you probably go through thoughts of, well, what's the point of, I'm not about to waste my money on a guitar because I'm not getting likes anyway. That money that could have went to a guitar start going to other habits. And then for the most part, you end up putting a lot of pressure on a misguided area, aka thinking Quincy Jones supposed to give you the guitar first. And since Quincy Jones not, you throwing the whole guitar dream away. Well, really, you just need to bring something and control something that you can control. Take that money from that habit and put it in something that does add to your situation. You just got to take that energy of thinking that the world's supposed to drop it in your lap and find something in that world, the reality of it. What is that part that you can do? And then that one part that you can do is, how about you go get that guitar? And that's the area that no one else is going to help you in anyway. So you'll know that once you pull that trauma that you was expecting from the world into that area that you're supposed to do by yourself, that's how God show you a mirror in your face where you wrong at. And you, because now you're doing what you was doing in another area and it don't look right. So it ain't the world, it's you. Go get that guitar, aka stand on business right now, or aka pull that reality, moon and Virgo, full moon, from the dream that you're in that still could be brought into reality, aka Sun and Pisces, along with goddamn Saturn and Neptune. So it's like that's the kind of energies that we're in right now where things can be possible. It's just how you're going to go about it. And if you could go about it in the delusional way, or you could go about it in a realistic way. And the realistic way is dealing with Virgo. Stability, security, taking care of what you think you're worried about, structuring, maybe a little bit of money, or constructing something, adjusting something, perfecting something. You know what I'm saying? Now, for the most part, and then we got the Sun conjuncting Saturn too. So our actions, we 2 hours in, our actions, we're going to be able to see the reality of what's actually going on when it comes to if it's profitable, if it's productive, or if it's some energy where it's like still la la land, but no one told us it was la la land yet. So that's the energy we're going to be going to also when it comes into that. The first damn, it'll be 2 hours in. I'll probably bring down the yeah, I gotta do timestamps. So I'll probably will bring it down a little later when it comes to houses and stuff like that. I'm contemplating. You know what I'm saying? I'm smart. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, appreciate everybody who fuck with me in here and things of that nature. And anybody who don't, you wasting your time. And you really be quiet tonight. Say real stuff, you know what I'm saying? See a lot of y'all person.